Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online, 23rd Century Starfleet campaign. We're continuing with the last part of the New Romulus story arc.
I'm grateful for all you've done for our colony. We wouldn't be as far along as we are without your assistance. That's why I wanted you here today, to hear for yourself some of what we found. Doctor?
What we found in our archaeological surveys is that the planet was populated long before our people arrived after the Sundering. We've discovered multiple ruins from that time period that correspond to the few historical records we still have. Most of our data from that era was lost with the homeworld.
And the sword?
I'm ready to confirm that the blade found at the battle site is the sword of the Raptor Star. We don't have a visual record of the sword, but the one we have matches written accounts, and a quantum analysis shows signs of masterwork. Something like this could have only been made by Saharian.
We were right to come here. The sword will become a symbol of our reborn civilization. You were saying there was an earlier culture. What do you know about them?
The oldest ruins we found are approximately 150,000 years old, but I suspect that there may be some even older, based on preliminary findings that are still being analyzed. These people were quite advanced, while the oldest ruins show a culture that was defined by its devotion to a series of deities. Later, they developed technology, art, even spaceflight. Roughly 150,000 years ago, however, there was some sort of worldwide seismic event. Every volcano on the planet erupted, presumably blocking out the sun. Ambient temperatures dropped dramatically. The radiation count spiked. We're still repairing that damage. The survivors of this cataclysm retreated to caves in the warmest areas of the planet, but they died out soon afterward.
And what caused this event?
We're still working on that. We have found a new site deep underground near an active volcano, but there are massive power spikes unrelated to the magma flow. If there is a source of the seismic instability, it should be there. We would have to send down a team to investigate, though, and it is quite dangerous. I wouldn't send anyone down without an environmental suit. I could go myself, but...
I'm not ready to authorize you to do that, Doctor. Our people have too few scientists left. You and your crew are better equipped and trained for something like this. I know I'm asking a great deal, especially after all the help you've given us already. But your being here shows that my people and yours don't have to be adversaries. Not anymore. Not all Romulans think cooperation like this is possible. I do. Are you willing to see it through to the end?
Now I've already done this mission before, which is why this says review recording. However, we have our objective. We will go to the underground ruins to start the power source. And I actually already have everyone equipped with environmental suits, including myself, but it doesn't show for some reason. So we need to investigate these ruins. Now you might be tempted to turn around and investigate this. You don't have to. This is actually the way out. Now make sure to scan every single one of these, including that one before you go down this, because I'm not sure if you can actually get back up. There are Tholians up ahead. Now some of these mission markers can be a bit more difficult to see on the map. Now those crystals that are growing out of the ground would normally be a big problem, but these suits that we're wearing actually protect pretty well against the radiation. They managed to take out one of my healers and one of my attackers. Now here's one of those mysterious artifacts. Now it is Dewans, however it does show a heavy Iconian influence apparently. That's all of the geological instabilities. Now we're going to have to shut down this power plant. But first we should scan the rest of these artifacts. Now I'm going to plant my away team right here while I shut down the power plant. Oh, something happened. Now we have to balance the power between the 4 relays before the power plant overloads. Substation 4 is overloading. Now these aren't numbered, so you're just going to have to run around and guess. Oh, 4 is overloading again, although I'm not going to get there in time. Because it got caught in the web. Oh, it did get there in time. Station number 2 is overloading, which is over here. So I guess 1 and 3 are on the other side.
Enemy targets on center. Personal shield losing power.
And that's why I planted them right there. Actually getting really lucky with these spawns. Although now that I've said that, I'm probably not going to get so lucky anymore. Which one is number 1?
Enemy targets on sensor.
Oh, I thought there was a accolade for preventing the relays from overloading, but I guess there wasn't. Unless I already got it. Which is entirely possible. Okay, power source is complete. However, before we exit the ruins, I think we have one more cutscene to collect. You can actually review a recording.
I received your signal. Thank you for calling us down. I knew we could count on you.
Sir, I think I found some kind of log or recording.
Can you activate it?
I'm not sure. It has some iconography similar to artifacts found in the Isha Forest Cave. This symbol in particular looks... Is that...
An Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it is.
with the Iconian. It looks like they've hooked some kind of machinery up to the gateway. I think they're trying to power the gateway.
How old are those recordings?
This can't be right. The first one seems to be 200,000 years old. The second one was recorded 50,000 years after that. And were those things Iconians?
We have a lot of research to do before any of those questions can be answered. This gate is clearly inoperable. Do you believe it could be reactivated?
With time, yes, I believe so. By the elements! Do you know what this means?
It means we have a chance to learn about one of the galaxy's most feared and ancient races. We couldn't have done any of this without you. As amazing as this discovery is, it pales in comparison to what you've done for me and my people. I could never fully or properly express my gratitude for everything you've accomplished since coming to New Romulus. Because of you, the Romulans and Remans truly have a chance at starting a new life. You've helped secure our new home and given us a fighting chance at survival. There are no words that will ever fully express my gratitude. Information discovered from researching this gate will be shared, of course. Some people would be opposed to the releasing of secrets such as these, But time and time again, you have proven that we can all work together for a brighter future and for a better Romulus. I thank you.
And we have an incoming message. Okay, that was just from Timet. And that's all for the new Romulus arc. As for my final thoughts on the arc, it's actually good to see that the Federation and the Klingons are willing to help their allies. Well, mainly the Romulans settle on New Romulus. And it's good to see that it's kind of getting back to the roots of Starfleet in particular, of exploring new worlds and uncovering mysteries on new worlds as well. Especially coming here and uncovering all of these mysteries, such as the Tal Shiar way back at the start, and this discovery in the geothermal plant, and discovering that Iconian gateway. And now that the New Romulans have a homeworld, maybe they can make something of this alliance with the Federation and the Klingons. But we'll save that for next time. Thanks for watching.